What's up, everybody out there? How are you doing? Hope everything is going great for everyone out there. Let's just dive right into it. Have to say it. Thank you, new viewers, you returning viewers, and you subscribers. Thank you guys so much for your support, and also for you guys for clicking on the thumbnail over here and checking me out. Let's dive right into it. Usually, I don't post immediately after something happens or shows up on social media. I don't. It's just so happened that I uploaded a video and still had everything up. And as I was getting ready to shut everything down, I see this video of P. Diddy, Sean Puffy Combs. And I know everybody, oh gosh, has talked about it. And I really try to stay away from certain things just because I like music and that's just what I do over here. But because of that, I try to stay, in my lane as much as possible as it relates to music. And I only discuss, let's just say, trending topics when I feel like I have something to, say, and if I feel like I don't have anything to say, I just don't at all, because I know people get into the gossip of everything and, really dishing out the dirt on who dropped kicked who in these entertainment streets, literally and figuratively speaking. But let's dive right into this P. Diddy and Cassie situation. So I just saw the video, literally, as I said, trying to shut everything down, and I saw the video. And I have some questions. Ooh, child. So I saw the video, it's on CNN, and it says surveillance video shows Sean P. Diddy Combs, I guess you could say, putting hands, if you will, on his former girlfriend back in 2016. And I'm pretty sure everybody's already describing it in such a way that, we see on the video, and that is that what we see in the video, or what the video I saw, is that it looks like it's Cassie. She's leaving the hotel room and she's going towards the elevator. And as she's going towards the elevator, you see a guy that appears to look like Sean P. Diddy Combs, kind of, in a little jog behind her with a towel wrapped around him. And he's pretty much going after this particular lady. Grabs her, pushes her down, and kicks her. Now, the video says, the CNN video correspondent says that she has a black eye. I'm going to assume before all of this happened, it allegedly, I guess, occurred in the room. But I have a couple of questions. The first question I have, oh gosh, here we go. See, y'all be making me tired. Just with all of the things that are occurring, that has been brought up, I would say. The first question I have, she's walking to the elevator. It's just me. She's walking to the elevator and she has her things, which lets me know she has attempted to leave before. Or if she's never attempted to leave before, she's definitely leaving now. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is, I have had enough. I am leaving. So what I see here is a woman who, well, I'm not going to necessarily say that she will, put hands on back, but it definitely looks like I am trying to leave. And I'm not making light of this because there are some people, men and women both, who find themselves in DV situations that, they don't leave. I mean, well, in their attempt to leave, it's not successful. Forced to stay, or you're 6 feet under, if you understand what I'm saying. So that's number one. So I see that she's trying to leave and that she has her things and she's leaving. And there he is. He's behind her. And, pretty much drags her down to the ground, kicks her, and then drags her back to the room. The next question I have, if you think like I think, then you probably already know where I'm going. He's in a towel, which means if he's in a towel, and with all of these allegations that are coming up, about, extracurricular activities, I'm saying to myself, I'm saying, well, was this during one of their FOs? Did they just have, did they just do it? You know what I'm saying? Did that just happen? I think I heard the correspondent saying that he was asleep. Maybe he sleeps with no clothes on, you know what I'm saying? And he gets up and he sees that she's not there, and then he hurry up, puts the towel on, and he goes after her. But I guess these are the questions when I see it, that it definitely comes to mind. That's where my mind goes with this, is that number one, she's tried to leave before, possibly, or she's leaving now. She's on the phone, she's contacting someone. She's contacting someone trying to get assistance, and she's contacting someone. And then two, he's in the towel. Do you understand how this makes you go, hmm? But then I have another question. Maybe this is not as relevant as it that I think it is with this particular question, but I'm going to go ahead on and ask it. Where are the others? There's no assistant. There's not a bodyguard. That there's no one else around, and I just would like to think there would definitely be someone else around. And I haven't seen a lot of videos, so there might be a different video out there that in the questions that I have, those questions are obviously will be answered looking at other videos. And I guess as other videos come out, we will, get these questions answered. But I'm saying to myself, like, there's no one else around. And I would just like to think that, okay, is this just a floor by themselves and people are on the bottom floor keeping others from coming up to their floor? Do you understand what I'm saying? If this is a hotel, because I would like to think that, with his status, that he is the only one on his floor. That's how I'm thinking. He's the only one on his floor. So there's definitely no one else around. But I guess I'm thinking, like, where are the other people around them at this moment in time? Ooh, child. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's just a lot. And why am I thinking that? It's interesting that I think certain things when I think them. I'm almost thinking like Ike and Tina. Ike and Tina, when Tina Turner went to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? After the altercation, and she, leaves Ike. I'm not joking. Like, I'm serious. And as I said, this is not a laughing matter. It's not a joking matter. It's serious, because I mean, basically, we do see someone. Forget who we think it is right about now. We see someone in this particular situation and being dragged back. So I'm also thinking about, Ike and Tina. When it comes to my mind, I'm thinking, about that as well. Whew. I tell you, this. Okay, let me also say this. Ooh, okay. See, like I said, I don't always mean to go where I go, but let me say this as well, because I'm thinking, let's use common sense, because we like to have a common sense approach about things. Okay, okay. Let us all not look at this from the standpoint of that we've never seen a couple argue and put hands on each other. Let's not look at it from that point, because it happens. It happens. And God forbid, right now, somebody somewhere is probably having a DV moment right now as I am talking about this and how serious it is and can be. You know, we post videos all the time on social media where we seeing people, having all kinds of, putting hands on each other. All kinds of videos, whether if it's in, stores, schools, restaurants, neighborhood communities. Like we see these things, and let us not act like these things just don't happen, and sometimes we see these videos, and if we look at the comments in these videos and these emojis, some people are laughing, some people are talking about, these particular, moments, these things like, oh, that's that neighborhood, and I stay away from this particular neighborhood because this is what these people, the people in this particular community or neighborhood do. They're known for, having their verbal and physical altercations all the time over here in this particular area of town or whatever. Do you see what I'm saying? Or you're dealing with an irate individual, in the store or throughout traffic. So let's stop for a second and understand that it happens. That's the first thing I would like to think as I watched this, and it just came up, so I haven't really gotten my thoughts together about it. So that's one thing. So it happens. So what are we to learn in this moment in time? Are we upset? Are we shocked because it's a particular person that has stood out in the forefront for a long time? Like this person is well known, a well known entertainer, and it's like we have put this person up on a pedestal, and now that we put this person on a pedestal, are we that outraged now and we shocked because we was like, oh, how could this person? So, oh, let's bring this individual down now. Do you understand what I'm saying? Is that what it is? Honestly, is that what it is? Or is it that we are all shocked, that the public is shocked because yet we see another incident where a man is attacking a woman, right? Is it that? Is that what we're shocked about? Are we shocked that it's someone who has been alleged to do this time and time and time and time again, and people have been saying that it's been done time and time again? And are we now at a place where we're basically saying, hey, finally, what we've all been saying, there it is? Is it that? Is it? I don't know why I keep thinking about the Tina Turner situation. I don't know why it's coming up. And like I said, I'm not comparing it. It's just because I know of it. Where we those of us of a particular age know of it. From my understanding, from the story that has been told to us in the public, because there's always a backstory, to things, and we don't really get the full details of everything. From what I've been able to gather with the Tina Turner situation, is that supposedly Tina Turner hid from Ike for a while. Like you don't know where I am. You know what I'm saying? And basically, I guess she came out. She started to socialize more. I'm not going to say when she felt like it was comfortable to do so, but basically, no one pretty much knew where she was. And so in my mind, I'm saying to myself, like, wait a minute, what would have happened if this particular woman in this video had left this individual, like totally, truthfully, left this individual, and it was successful, meaning that, I got away, I'm away from you, so on and so forth. Would that person still be safe once this particular lady got away from the gentleman that was obviously pursuing her, to bring her back? You see, there's so many layers to this, that I just can't imagine. I really can't. I can't imagine. Because again, we all have these videos that do come out, with people. You know what I'm saying? That, eventually these kinds of videos come out, and what do we do then? This is not the first video where someone has had have been, someone's put hands on them, and for whatever reason, money has changed its hand. People up in, the high echelons, and, things just somehow or another disappear. So at this moment in time, I think for me, I'm looking at the fact that there's someone at this moment in time that has had been, uh, we have a victim here, so to speak. Yeah. So I guess I'm kind of curious now and see, this is the part where I'm curious. I'm curious now from the details of it being social media and all of the hype about it as it relates to social media. Were they leaving an F off? Like, what is that? What was taking place? Was it that, or were they getting ready to have one? Was she being asked to, hey, call up some people or whatever it is that they're saying that, she was being asked to do? Like, is it that? And she's like, no, I done had enough. I want to, leave. And she goes. Like, it's just, it makes you go, It does. It makes you go, All I can say is, people, let us all be mindful about, our interactions, with people. This is not, as I said before, this is not the first video that we've ever seen with it happening. It's not the first celebrity. It won't be the last celebrity. And again, as I speak right now, it's happening somewhere to someone. And I guess I can honestly say, I hope that we are all as passionate about all of it. I'm talking about all of it, and not just this particular case, because we want to see someone fall, when I just want to make sure that people are safe. Well, my mother would say, and I know you guys probably have heard this before, if it don't come out in the wash, it'll come out in the rinse. Yeah. You think you're getting away, and eventually things have a way. You reap what you sow, just in general. It has a way of coming out, So it is what it is. Well, I tell you, I tell you. But anyway, well, if you have gotten to this point in my commentary, then I want to say thank you guys so much for your support. Go ahead on and hit the like button, the subscribe button, the share button. I appreciate you if you do that. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Over here, my motto is simple. Put your behind where your heart desires to be. And whenever I leave my mother's presence, she always says to me, baby, remember, I love you, but God loves you best. I look forward to seeing your next video. And until then, you already know what to do. Take care of yourselves out there. And I mean that. All right. See you next video.